Okay, so let me just get this off my chest. I am tired. Like, not just I've stayed up too late watching YouTube videos tired, but like from work, college, bills, debt, all of it. So right now I'm in college, trying to become a physical therapist. And don't get me wrong, I love the idea of helping people and not being behind a desk or stuck in retail for the rest of my life. But sometimes I wonder if I'm just trading one rat race for another, you know? That whole get up, go to work, pay the bills, maybe get a vacation once a year. It's just this whole big loop, you know? It's just exhausting. And the reason it feels so exhausting is because it feels like a treadmill disguised as progress. Every day feels like a sprint to an invisible finish line. You work harder, faster, and longer, but the goalpost is always just out of reach. The crazy part is, you can be exhausted, but the harder you try, the more detached you feel from things that really matter. You know, your health, your friends and family, your passions. And society tells you that this is just normal. That you're just supposed to chase money, buy more stuff, and climb some arbitrary ladder for status or fame. But in reality, it just leads to burnout. Plus, these companies treat you like a cog in the machine, like you're expendable and replaceable. And the crazy part is, most of us didn't choose this. Not really. We kind of just landed here. Most people's lives look pretty much the same. Wake up to an annoying alarm clock, sit in traffic, clock in, take orders for 8 hours, come home, binge some Netflix, sleep, and repeat. That's Monday through Friday for decades. And maybe if you're lucky, you get 2 weeks off a year. And that's if your boss even approves the time off. And what kind of life is that? It's wild because we grew up thinking that this is just normal. Like, this is just what adults do. Work, pay bills, hope for the weekend, and if you're really lucky, you can retire before your back gives out. But man, I don't want that. Not really. You know, sometimes I wonder if it's even possible to escape the rat race. Every YouTube guru or hustle culture bro is peddling the same idea. Quit your 9 to 5, start a side hustle, some random third thing, then boom, you're sipping cocktails in Dubai or Bali while having passive income that makes you millions of dollars a day. Sounds great, but come on, man. You know, all these guys don't really have it like that. At best, they're making their money some other way without telling you, while selling you a dream. A lot of these guys are probably broke behind the scenes. And for me at least, working hard isn't an issue. People work hard all the time. What makes the rat race soul crushing isn't that we're tired. It's that we're tired of doing things that don't really matter to us. Like, I'm tired of chasing a paycheck instead of a purpose. People like to make it out that if you're not chasing the escape, then you're just lazy, uninspired, or just settling. But maybe you actually like your job or enjoy stability. Work isn't a bad thing, but most people don't want to work just to pay bills and die. If you want to do the whole Sigma grind set hustle culture thing, by all means, go right ahead. Start dropshipping, wake up at 3 a.m. every day, go off the grid, you know, whatever floats your boat. But I just wish they stopped pretending like there's one path to freedom and stop shaming people who choose to run the race on their own terms. And the thing is, I don't think escaping the rat race is as complicated as everyone makes it out to be. At least, not in theory. It really just starts with a shift in priorities. Like, at some point, you realize that all that stuff you've been chasing after, it's not doing anything for you. You know, a fancy car, a new phone, new shoes, a big chain, whatever. It's all just stuff. You buy something new and shiny, it's fun for a week, and then boom. It's just one more thing in your life, and you're back to feeling like you need more. And that never ends. That in itself is the whole rat race. That's the loop. I used to think freedom meant having a lot of money. Like, if I could just make 6 figures or win the lottery, then I'll finally be able to breathe. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized it's not about the money. You can always make more money, but if you keep spending more of the money that you make, then you'll always be stuck in a trap. Just a different one. For me, I figured this out a few years ago. I used to be really into car culture and liked modding cars. I was working 40, sometimes 50 hours a week just to try and pay for it. And I kept thinking, I just need this one thing, and that's it. I kept thinking if I just got this raise or got this mod for my car, then I'll be happy. Spoiler alert, I got the raise, put a whole body kit on my car. Still wasn't happy. The novelty ran off in like a month and a half. That's when it really hit me. Getting into cars was just a money pit, keeping me in a loop. And it was like a switch just flipped. I started simplifying. Not in some extreme minimalist kind of way, but I started questioning everything. Like, do I really need this subscription? Am I eating out because I want to, or because I'm too burnt out to cook? Am I buying something because I actually wanted, or just because I'm bored or feeling crappy? That alone changed a lot. I started feeling more control of my life. You know, it's weird how that works. Owning less made me feel like I had more freedom. And honestly, what made me the happiest has been knowing that I'm secure. Now, my car is just a way for me to get from point A to point B. Now I've got food in the fridge, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore, all because I stopped trying to impress people I didn't even know. That peace of mind is worth more than a cool car. Like, I don't care if I'm driving some beat up old car that gets me to where I need to go, and doesn't come with new payments every other month that would just stress me out. Escaping the rat race doesn't mean quitting your job or moving into a cabin in the woods. Unless that's your thing, and if that's your case, go for it, I don't care. For me, it just meant opting out of the competition. It meant deciding that my life doesn't need to look like everyone else's. I'm not behind if I don't have the new flashy thing. I'm just living life the way I want to. Anyways, that's what's been on my mind. If you found this video helpful or you just like what I had to say, feel free to drop a like. Subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day, night, afternoon, whenever you find this. I'm out.